So this is your girl, the Imperfect MD. Decided to take you on the road with me today. You can follow me on Instagram at the Imperfect MD. I got a Facebook page, my blog post, www.theimperfectmd.com. And so this is going to be another YouTube video that I'm doing. So I decided to do something a little different. So hope that you guys enjoy it. Definitely subscribe to the channel and leave comments down below for other content that you may want to hear, or give me your thoughts and say, you know, this sucked and doesn't apply to me. Okay, change it, do something else. So let's get started. Hi, so I have been dying to do this vlog about things that I learned while I was navigating how to get Jeremy's haircut. So I thought I would take you on the road with me as we go to kind of get his haircut. So it really all started, when he was probably about 6 months, and I really started feeling a lot of pressure from a lot of people to cut his hair. Like, you know, oh, it's getting so thick, you know, oh, he needs a big boy haircut, all of that stuff. And I just really wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to embark on that journey. I wasn't ready to, what I felt, and I still feel it, was say goodbye to a little bit of his innocence. He was still a baby. He was still my baby. He'll always be my baby. But I just was definitely not ready to cut his hair. And the gentleman that cuts my hair, his name is Orville Hay, and he's just really awesome. And so I talked to him a little bit about, you know, for boys, like when is it like an appropriate age, or when are you supposed to get their haircut? Am I, you know, have I waited too long and things like that? And, you know, he said, when you're ready. And he said, you know, typically, you know, most young men get their haircut, you know, their first haircut when they're a year old. But he said it's literally when you're ready. And I really appreciated him for that, because it took the pressure off. Because he was, you know, a gentleman that is in this profession, in this field. He knows what he's doing. He's very knowledgeable. And here he was saying, you know, that there is no rush to get his haircut. Like, it's whenever I decide the time. And that was very empowering for me as a single mother, because I don't know much about boys. I know everything about girls, not everything, but I was prepared to raise a girl. I have no idea how to raise a boy. So I definitely don't want Jeremy to miss out on things in his life, and don't want him to miss out on milestones, but I still need help in navigating. And so he has been very instrumental in doing that. I definitely will share some tips that I've learned in how to make your little one's haircut a little easier over time. And notice I say over time, because it's not going to be easier the first time around. It just is not. And you should be prepared for that. So going back to the story, so I decided to wait until he was over a year old. And that's when I decided for me was the best time to cut his hair. I was going to be ready. I was going to be prepared to make that transition with him. And so that's what we did. I wanted it to be a memorable moment for me, and something that I could share with him when he gets older, to show him like this was a rite of passage for you. And unfortunately, his father's not in the picture. So I am very blessed and honored that I have a wonderful village, and his godfathers, you know, volunteered to step up. But, you know, of course, they don't live in the area. So I was like, you know, I don't feel comfortable. I feel bad, like, making you guys make a special trip out here just for his first haircut. You know, like, I felt honored that they offered, felt honored that they love my son enough to be willing to do that, but did not want them to make that kind of sacrifice, especially when I have my father. So we decided to do it with my dad. And even though my dad does not get his hair cut by Mr. Hay, he made the sacrifice to get his hair cut on my schedule, so that way Jeremy could watch how it's done. And it was a beautiful, beautiful moment that I'm so happy that I got all of these pictures of, and I definitely did tear up a little bit, but did not cry in front of people, because everybody says I'm a crybaby, but definitely did tear up. But it was such a beautiful moment that transpired between the two of them. There were a lot of tears. There was a lot of face holding, but he got through it. And he lived and he was okay. And I was okay. And while it wasn't the haircut that some had anticipated, because they wanted a lot of hair to be gone, it was enough for me at that moment. Here you go, baby. That's it. There's no more. So I thought that getting his hair cut every month would be enough, but he would just scream and cry, and it was ripping my heart out as a mother. And so I talked to Mr. Hay, and he, gave me some great advice that I'd love to share with you all, that I think has helped our process be smoother. Frequency is key. So I was thinking that frequency would mean every 4 weeks. No. He recommended that we do it every 2, because 1, he remembers it. It's not foreign to him. He kind of gets used to it. 2, there's not as much hair that needs to come off, so it's not as long. And I was like, well, yeah, I should have thought of that. But I know that doing that definitely helped, because he didn't have to sit for as long, so it was a shorter visit. And it was something he could more tolerate in little bite sizes, because their attention span is only so long. So frequency was key. 2, was finding the right time. And so scheduling an appointment was very important, because I could just bring him in and wait, but that waiting was going to add to the anxiety and the antsiness and wanting to get up and move around and things like that. So I started setting a schedule for Jeremy. So in addition to the frequency of every 2 weeks, it's something that happens at the same time every time. And that has helped because it's a routine for him. I should have thought of that too. So making it a routine and making it a good time. So Jeremy seems to do best early morning, and before his nap time. So not scheduling it during his nap time, because he's going to be irritable. So schedule it first thing in the morning for after he wakes up has definitely also been a great assistance and a great help. So I definitely would recommend that. Finding the right time for your child. For me, it's in the morning, but for your child, it may be afternoon. Who knows? But finding that time, and once you find that time, stick with it. The other thing is, and I know that there are some parents out there that are gonna be like, no, and cringe, but Jeremy loves the iPad. He loves it. So, making sure that that's always charged and accessible, and it's there. It's a treat for him. It's something for him to do, something to take his mind off of what's going on, and adds as a distraction. So that was great. Patience. Not with Jeremy. Of course, you always have to be patient with your little one, but patience with myself, patience with my emotions, and not feeling like I'm a bad mother for this horrible thing that I'm putting my child through, and just realizing that he's going to cry and that it's okay, because he's going to live and he's going to be okay in a few minutes, and he'll forget all about it and move on. So not taking it to heart was key. And then the other thing that I would say that's been very helpful is someone that you trust. I trust Mr. Hay. He's very knowledgeable. He's very patient with Jeremy, patient with me. And that has made a significant difference as well, because Jeremy's beginning to trust him and, get to know him and interact with him, and, having that same barber, having that same person that he knows, okay, this is the dude that does my hair. Okay, so making sure that you have a consistency also is a big factor. The other thing that I have done that I feel has helped is establishing a treat. So the iPad is not a treat. Like, he plays with that during the day, when I'm at work and things like that. But Mr. Hay has these granola bars that he has like snacks for, his customers. And Jeremy loves these granola bars, absolutely loves the granola bars. So that's a treat for him. I purposefully do not buy any granola bars to have in our house as a snack. He has fruit snacks, he has white cheddar popcorn, he has all sorts of other snacks, but the one snack he does not have is a granola bar. That is a treat for when he gets his hair cut. And he'll go inside and he'll look for them, and when he finds them, he'll grab one and he'll of course try to open it, and I say no, no having that until after your haircut. And making that a reward or a treat or a special thing has made, I think, a difference, because he's come to expect it, and it better be there. So that's just a signal to Mr. Hay. Make sure you always have those granola bars for my baby, or else I'm in trouble. Trust me, this has been a year in the making of getting him more comfortable with getting his hair cut, and getting to the point where he can kind of sit there on his own and not feel scared. So hopefully these tips have helped. If you have any tips, definitely, put comments down below to share with me, because I'm always looking for new things, or to share with the others in this community that I'm hoping to build of, single women who don't know what they're doing. Single mothers who don't know what they're doing, because that's me. But would love to hear your comments, would love to hear your suggestions, would love to hear your thoughts. So definitely put messages of hearts down below. Please subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends, tell your loved ones, tell anyone that you think would be helped by my YouTube channel. And please interact. Let me know what content you want to hear more of, or this didn't work for me, or something you want me to talk about. Love to hear from you. You guys have a great day. Smooches.